Look, man, this whole strike thing has been going on it seems like it's been going on forever, but it's only been going on for maybe, 3 or 4 weeks, probably a month at the most. Now, at first, I didn't know who the fuck this dude was, to be honest. I really didn't. But then I looked at his fucking profile and I saw that this cat has been in a few shows that I've watched. I'm like, oh snap, he's been in this show, he's been in that show. I'm like, cool. I mean, he's not really that great of an actor. I mean, like the roles that he has are small as shit. But nonetheless, he is an actor, or should I say was an actor, because he's standing on the sidewalks.
Hey, buddy, you need a ride? I was just on my way to the big doofus convention.
Screaming for handouts now, which leads us to today. So, as you guys know, with the whole strike thing that's been going on, they've been, Deadline and Discussing Film. Shout out to Discussing Film on Twitter. They blocked me. But Deadline has been on coverage of this shit the whole time. They keep posting pictures, like 5 pictures a day of just random actors and actresses on the sidewalks with picket signs, screaming and crying and asking for money. So, obviously, I follow Deadline on Instagram, and I decided to actually comment on a comment that I saw under here, or reply to a comment that I saw under here, where someone literally said, "We shut down Universal today," with the hand clap. Mind you guys, I'm sitting here scratching my head, and I'm like, how is this a fucking good thing? Like, how in the world is this a good thing that people are shutting shit down for a damn writers and actors strike? Are you serious?
In spite of the dramatic discoveries in medicine, the number of mentally retarded is increasing.
No, I mean, let's be real for a second. We're shutting down businesses. We're standing in front of businesses on the street, causing a ruckus because you decided to sign up to a union. And the union says, oh, you cannot work when we go on strike. You're going to lose money when we go on strike. But I want to let you guys know, it's all for a good cause. So all the virtue signalers, it's for a good cause. So I've talked ad nauseum that, fam, if you're not making good TV shows, you're not making good movies, you're giving us shit. You got what's her name? Rachel Ziegler, however the fuck you say her weird ass name. She's out here running around talking about, I need to get paid for streaming services too. And I'm sitting here like, bro, what?
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
Coming out here talking about we shut down Universal today. Yeah, but Brandon, let me ask you something. How much did you get paid? He can't answer that, can he? You got somebody out here saying that we did. Yeah, I'll ask you the same thing. How much did you get paid to shut down Universal? How much are you going to get paid tomorrow? Oh, wait. Before you say anything, how much are you going to get paid next week? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You don't get paid by the union to cape for the union? To cape for other actors and writers that aren't getting paid enough? Apparently. Well, that's an accomplishment. That's all I said. That's literally all I said was that's an accomplishment. Now, you want to know what this dude says? He says the same thing that everybody that I've ever had, I wouldn't say every single person, but 90% of people that you're going to have a conversation with or a disagreement with on social media are always going to pull this card. They're always like, I could see if he did something like in my profile picture, if he was like, yeah, you got a weird ass fucking facial hair in your profile picture, or you got a weird ass name, whatever. I don't care. Fam, this dude goes out of his way to go to my profile and does the same thing that 90% of people that even interact with me on social media do. they go after the podcast. You think I really give a shit? So let's get back to the topic. Can we please get back to the topic? So here's Brandon, whatever the fuck. He says, yes, you wouldn't get it because you're not a union actor. I wouldn't get it because I'm not a union actor. I wouldn't get it because I didn't sign my life over to a union that tells me that at the drop of a fucking hat, I will not be able to work. And not only will I not be able to work, I will not be able to even promote the work that I've already done. You mean that union, right? And then he goes on to say, you just record a walk podcast that nobody watches with laughing faces. First of all, I don't know what a walk podcast. I don't know. I'm not hip with the young crowd, so I don't know what a walk podcast. Maybe it's a typo. I don't know. But a walk podcast, I have no idea what the fuck he's trying to say. But then he laughs, and I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. But can we please get back to the fucking topic? Can we get back to the conversation? So after Kevin Samuels died, he wanted to look like Kevin Samuels.
What's going on with that?
And make fun of this cat. So I just want to let y'all know like what kind of piece of shit we're already dealing with. I could go through his profile and point out some other stuff too, like the most generic. Being a black actor in the entertainment industry, I'm really learning a lot, and I'm glad I've got this opportunity to represent the black culture in the entertainment industry. Oh, shut the fuck up. But anyways, I could go to his profile and pull up his artwork and say, bro, your artwork is fucking trash. But I'm not that kind of person because, first of all, his artwork is actually really good. Second of all, I'm not going to sit here and scroll through his whole fucking profile and start knocking on his fucking artwork. Because I could do that. I could very well knock on all his fucking artwork in that one reply. But I'm not going to. However, I will say this. The fact that this dude draws portraits of other dudes and then gives them to other dudes, I do think that's kind of gay. Just a little gay, man. Just a little gay. But whatever. Anyways, let's get back over here to this comment. I just want to let y'all know that I could do the very same thing that he did to me. I wouldn't say he really did anything to me, but you know what I mean. So I reply back to this and I say, the fact you had to go to my profile picture and look for something that has nothing to do with the topic shows how much of a clown you are. Go back to the sidewalk and ask for handouts while AI and real actors actually get screen time. You fucking weirdo.
You took my girl and you took my job. He took his job.
You know what this dude says? He goes back, he says, you average 20 views per podcast video on YouTube. First of all, what the fuck is that? Per podcast video? I don't know. Maybe English is not his first language. I saw him over in Africa and stuff like that, so maybe he's from Africa. I have no fucking idea. Dude's just, he's robotic. There's plenty of these niggas running around in Hollywood. Not only is he saying that's embarrassing, he's saying that 20 views per podcast video on YouTube is extremely embarrassing. Guys, I want to let y'all know this is a quote unquote real actor. This is somebody who gets work in Hollywood. And the ego on this dude is through the roof. Which is funny because I'm not the one playing Santa in the middle of summer with the Salvation Army bucket asking for fucking handouts like yo ass. For a dumbass reason too, by the way. It's like, do you not realize that the shit that you already have is because of acting? And now you're asking for more? Not only are you asking for more, you kind of have to ask for more because you signed your life away to the fucking union. Anyways, if you knew anything about the SAG, whatever the fuck, you would know every quote-unquote real actor you see on TV and movies are in the union. By the way, that's false, but I do call that out in my next in my reply. But anyways, he says, he says, as well as outside striking with us. And no, they're not. Some of them are. And trust me, you know who they are because they make sure that there's a camera on them at all times when they do show up to help support. But you wouldn't know because you are a mere fan who will never have an opportunity to work in a business. Enjoy fandom.
Who are these niggas? I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying?
like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
Man, this dude, I love when people say shit like this because they really have no idea how close people have gotten to be in a business, including myself. Anyways, but look, I'm not here to fucking try and brag on myself or try and big myself up. I don't need that, nor do I really want it. I am who I am. I've gone through what I've gone through. I'm in a position in my life that I'm in, and I enjoy life, and I'm going to continue enjoying life. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the entertainment business, when it comes to television, when it comes to movies, and the fact that we're getting the shit that we have gotten in the past 5 years, literally shit. Yes, fam. I'm going to feel some type of way. And then when they say, hey, all those people that, well, not all of them, but most of those people that have ruined the shows and movies that within the past half a decade or so, now have pretty much signed their life over to a union. Well, I wouldn't say now, but the union that they've signed their life over away to, and their career and money over away to, now it's decided to strike in the middle of the fucking summer. And now they're all, not only are they getting paid, but they're losing money by the minute. So not only are you saying, pay me more, y'all out here calling them names on your little picket signs. I don't know if you guys can go back and refer to the thumbnail that I even put on this live stream. You'll clearly see he ain't the only one out here name calling Hollywood executives, because once this strike is over, at some point, I don't know whether it'll be soon or not, but at some point, once this strike is over, Brandon is going to be running around asking for a job like everybody else that was out here cussing out executives, the Ron Perlmans of the world. Y'all are clowns. Y'all are fucking clowns. And they really think just because the majority of people are out here fucking caping on social media, save the actors, yeah, fuck the establishment. It's like, I mean, I guess to an extent, but at the same time, your ass is going to need a job in Hollywood. And it seems like AI is probably going to take it. Or the other actors that aren't a part of a fucking union because they had at least a little bit of fucking sense are going to be taking it. So I replied back. And I said, again, going back to my podcast, which had nothing to do with what we're talking about, that's like going to your profile, calling your artwork trash. And again, I already said that earlier. There's plenty of actors that weren't dumb enough to sign to the union. Anyway, back to the streets, asking for handouts. You go.
Corny ass nigga.
And of course, he hasn't replied back ever since. It's been an hour, but he was replying back like a motherfucker. When I was replying, he replied right back. Now he ain't got shit to say.
And the Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Here's the thing, man. All this from me asking one question. All I did was I could see if I said, yo, fuck you, fuck all you actors. But I'm not even saying that. There's a lot of very talented actors and writers out there that are part of the union. And I hope that the good ones do get work. I hope that the ones that aren't out here striking out here on the sidewalks and shit, I hope the ones that are actually good at what they do, are working on other stuff. Waiting for the strike to be over so they can fucking release it. Or get a first look. But no, you got the Brandon Browns of the world running out here. Just straight firing on niggas for asking a question.
Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh and blood.
And again, here's the thing, like people still think that it's an insult to go straight to my page. And I'm like, first of all, thank you for the boost in views. Second of all, thank you for the boost in interactions to my social media profiles too. So I do want to thank you for that. But it's so funny when people, like, I'm telling you guys right now, 9 times out of 10, you get in a disagreement with somebody, or you do what I did and just have ask a simple fucking question. That's an accomplishment. And so that right there, me asking if shutting down Universal for handouts. If that's an accomplishment. So that was pretty much the green light for him to just go straight to my fucking profile page and start talking shit.
Everyone, boo this nigga.
And this dude had to do some deep diving too, because he said, "Oh, you average about 20 views per podcast on YouTube." Okay. He looked at the first 2 videos on my YouTube. Or my last 2 videos on my YouTube. And then wanted to say I averaged 20 plus views on them. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. I'm like, bro, I've been doing this shit for almost 5 years. Go right ahead, fam. But at the end of the day, I'm not sitting on the sideline. I'm not sitting on the sidewalk with a sign cussing out my bosses, essentially, and who could be my future bosses, essentially, because you think you're worth more money. If you think you're worth more money, you go out there and you work twice as hard. That's what I learned. But no, he wants to come out here and have handouts. He wants handouts. He wants to say, oh, not only do us black people need reparations, but us actors too. Like, fam, what kind of victim mentality does this dude have? I'm like, he must have already been on edge, because all I did was ask a simple question of, that's an accomplishment? You shutting down a whole fucking street is an accomplishment? Oh my God, I love it.